Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 10th. This is the 6th video lecture of chapter number 18. In the previous video lecture, we saw about the steps taken to control the price rise. In that, we saw about the monetary measures, the fiscal measures. We also saw about control on capital investment. Then the price regulation and rationing, that is the public distribution system. And the fifth one was administrated price mechanism, that is controlling the price of the essential thing by the government itself. Today we are going to start a very important topic, that is consumer awareness. Okay, that is the name of our chapter, that is price rise and the consumer awareness. So till now we saw the first part of our chapter, that was price rise. Now we are going to deal with the second part of our chapter, that is consumer awareness. Grahak Jago. You might have seen this particular logo given here in onto television and many places into itself newspapers, right? Now Grahak Jago means awake. Customer awake means you should be awakened, you should be aware about your rights and things. See, nowadays every person is consumer in one or the other way. Now who is a consumer? I already told you in the starting of the chapter that I'll tell you about consumer. Now a person who uses it, there is a definition also about it. A person who pays for the thing and uses it is termed as a consumer. Right? So every person is a consumer in one or the other way. Many items of same features of different brands are available in the market. This happens like if you take example of simple like biscuit. Okay, the biscuit will be available of same type of biscuit will be available into the market of different brands. You take example of mobile phones. You are using mobile phones, then same kind of mobile phones with same features will be available of different brand. Now how to decide which mobile phone you want, or which is good, which is having the better facilities and all of the things, then you should be aware about it, and that is the main thing, and that is known as consumer awareness. Illiterate and unaware consumer do not have complete knowledge of information about diversity and alternative usage of goods. See, they don't have complete knowledge, and that's why they are cheated. As there are several middlemen between producers and consumers, the consumer is exploited in many ways. See, there are middlemen in the between producer and consumers. Okay, so due to that there are ways and terms due to which they are exploited, and the consumers are cheated in all possible ways. The system wherein the goods and services that the consumer buy in lieu of money of good quality, proper weight and at a reasonable price is known as consumer protection. See, again, the system where the goods and services that the consumer buy in lieu is exchange of money are of good quality, that should be of good quality, should be of proper weight and should be at a reasonable price, then that is termed as consumer protection. Consumer protection is not an agitation, it is not a revolt, but it is a movement of consumer awareness, that is a movement to aware the consumers about their right. Consumer awareness is a movement of consumer protection, so it is a way of protecting the consumers. Consumer protection is a well organized program for the people of the society to make them mature consumers, with the help of which anti-consumer activities like exploitation and deception, that is cheating, may be faced. Okay, so how or why it should be, why it is very important. It is important because in this way the consumer can be protected from the anti-consumer activities like exploiting and deception. Remember this name, Ralph Nader started the movement in America. He started this movement in America related to the consumer awareness, and that's why he is considered as the pioneer of the consumer awareness movement. Remember his name, Ralph Nader. Okay. Satisfaction is consumer is our motto. So this you might have written. Satisfaction of consumer is our motto. ગ્રાહકનો સંતોષ તે જ અમારો right? Consumer is the king of the market. Consumer is the king of the market. This type of things also you might have seen. Such statements seem to be exaggerated and deceptive in the present time, but right now if you see, then there is cheating at each and every place wherever possible and in wherever whatever ways. Producer entrepreneurs means people who produce, or traders produce things as per the ability and convenience. Later they try to attract consumers through enticed advertisements. See the advertisement on television, okay? They give all kind of advertisement to attract as many consumers as possible. Radio by publishing advertisement in press by mediums like website, hoardings or banners and so on. So this way they attract the consumers towards them. Because of it, consumer find it difficult to purchase or choose the proper commodity, and due to it you are attracted towards the advertisement and it will be difficult for you to choose the proper commodity and guide towards the false way in thus exploited, and many times you are attracted towards the beautiful advertisement that are created by the producers, and you when you buy that thing you are cheated in a way, okay? So consumer awareness is a very important thing that is needed for the society. Next, forms of consumer exploitation. How the consumer can be exploited, what are the ways with which he can be exploited. Consumers are exploited by the producers and traders in different ways which are given below. He is exploited by providing commodity in less weight. This is very common reason, providing less weight than the printed on the packet, okay? Normally you might have seen that the weight of the commodity is printed on the packet, but what does the producer do? He takes out the product out of it, or he in a way uses it such kind of trick which with he can reduce the weight. Second, by providing slightly defective or fake commodity. See, this is very again a common, defective or fake commodity is provided. Third is overpricing by, okay, giving more price tags, okay. Next, by providing adulterated goods. Adulterated means which are mixed with other things, okay? In Gujarati we call bhedseil karvi, mixed with other things, so they are mixed, adulterated, not pure, which are dangerous and harmful for the health. Next is unsatisfactory after sales service. After once you have brought, the after sales services is not good. So these are some of the ways with which the consumers are exploited. That is, not providing proper construction, okay, goods or services as predetermined condition. They have told something that we will be providing you free services and all other things, but they don't provide you once you have purchased this thing. So not providing predetermined conditions. In providing electricity, banking, insurance, see this kind of service sectors, what will happen? Insurance, telephone and medical facilities, sellers or traders show negligence and humiliate customer by cheating in selection of goods by attracting and deceptive advertisements. See, they cheat. How they cheat? By giving some kind of advertisement but giving different products to them. Instead of showing, the products are shown different on the advertisement, and the product which actually is delivered is different. So this way they do it. Deceptive is cheating, okay? Advertisement by adopting malpractices of selling, by selling fake products. Many times during this online sale this happens, okay man. There are many instances you might have heard into newspapers or television that people get, like they have ordered a phone, but instead of a phone, even stone, sometimes the soap bar, everything gets into the box instead of the phone. So this way they are cheating by selling, even many times they are selling fake products in such a manner that they cause physical as well as mental harassment, and due to that the physical and mental harassment is also created. Next is by creating artificial scarcity. Many a times they exploit people by saying that they don't have the proper supply of the product, and that's why if they need it, they need to pay more. So artificial scarcity is created, and due to it, what will happen? The people have to pay more, and by not providing complete information to the consumers, many times they don't provide the complete information to consumers, and in the way they are cheating. And later on, when they go to the producer asking for the solution to it, they say that this is the conditions. Or many times you might have seen, this is a very uh, tricky sign. You might have seen this sign, that is a sign of asterisk. Okay, like there is a tag saying 50% off, then there will be a small asterisk on the top side of it, and at the bottom of somewhere in a very small minute, okay, fonts, it will be written conditions apply. And in condition apply, they will find all kind of conditions, and that will be hard to understand for a common person. Now, what are the reasons that consumers are exploited? Now, we know that producer exploit us, but what are the reasons due to which we are exploited? What are the main reasons that due to which we are exploited? That we will see. The first reason is, see, consumer is himself or herself responsible. The first and himself is responsible. Traders, producer, organizers take undue advantage of consumer by exploiting them in different ways because of ignorance. The first of all is ignorant. Lack of awareness, illiteracy, lack of tendency to become organized and oppose, lack of preparation and tendency to fight legal actions. These are all reasons. First of all, is ignorant about things. Second, he doesn't know about it. He is illiterate many a times. Lack of tendency, okay, to be organized. He is not organized and not opposing. When he comes to know that he is cheated, he doesn't go for legal action. So there are one of the reasons. Second is limited information. Many people don't have proper information. So that is also one of the reasons due to which they are cheated. In the capital economy, producers and sellers are free to produce and sell any commodity or service in any quantity. So they can sell any things in any commodity that they like. There are no specific rules regarding the pricing and quality regulation wherever they are. The rules are not followed strictly. Okay. Now many rules are there, but most of the rules are not followed by them. In such situations, in the absence of true knowledge or information about usefulness of the product, quality and maintenance, condition of the use, after sales services, warranty and guarantee, etc. are not told. So many times it will happen, right? The real information is not given. The real information about how useful the product is, what type of product or what type of material is used, right? Condition of how it should be used, then after sales services, warranty and guarantee, either it is used or not used, all things are not mentioned properly, and due to this limited information, the consumers are cheated in a way. The consumer is not given complete information about the commodity. Thus, due to the limited information and lack of understanding, the consumer tends to be mistaken, and due to this, he will be cheated by the producers. Next is limited supply. Okay, the consumers will be told that the supply of the thing that they want is very limited, and that's why they will be asked for more money many a times. Okay, or sometimes they will be given false or fake item, in which, say, when the supply of the product or service is not in accordance with the demand, artificial scarcity is created. The scarcity is created due to hoarding by traders, producers, then betting on natural calamity. These are some of the reasons due to which the limited supply is there. In such situation, traders take undue advantage by overpricing. See, they take more money, okay, from the consumers for the things that they need. So improper supply of commodities in the market is also responsible, and due to this is also responsible for the exploitation of consumers. Next is limited competition. When the competition is less, the chances of getting cheated is more. When a single producer or a group of producer has their monopoly in the production or sale in the commodity or services, then due to the lack of alternative, producers exploit the consumer as they don't have any competition, okay, into the market. That's why they will be cheating the consumers in the way they possible. In such limited and monopolized means one person rule, okay, The consumer is dumped and with defensive services and commodity of low quality, and due to all these things they are cheated in a way, right? So with this we saw that how they are cheated, right? Consumers himself is responsible, then limited information, limited supply and limited competitions are some of the reasons for the reason of consumer exploitation. Okay, we also saw about the forms of consumer exploit, how they are consumers are exploited by the producers into this particular video lecture.